Hey, this is Borns. You're on Music Feeds.
Mr. Borns, welcome to Australia.
Thanks, man.
It's
yeah.
very nice to have you here. You had your show at Newtown Social last night, and you've got the Metro tonight. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a pretty insane double Sydney show. How was last night? Let's talk about that first.
Last night was a lot of fun. It was my birthday.
Oh, happy
So-
birthday!
Thanks. Yeah. 24.
24.
Yes.
Big kids.
So slowly, I mean, we were just kind of imbibing all day. So I had a good amount of varieties of beverages flowing freely through me.
Yeah.
And so by the time when it came time to play the show, it was like, yeah, vibes were good. Everyone was having a good time. And yeah, I mean, come on.
Did you
We're
feel?
in Sydney.
Did you feel like you were? If you had one more drink, you wouldn't have been able to play that show, or?
No, I felt pretty immortal.
Good.
Yesterday, which is how you're supposed to feel. And I really think it's due to, apart from just being in Australia, but I've never experienced my birthday during the summer. It's always like freezing cold winter.
Let's also talk about the huge success with Dopamine. Came out in October. Congratulations
Thank
on
you,
everything.
yeah.
Debut album's always a big deal.
Yeah.
Now, when it was being constructed, were you expecting the result that you got, or were you expecting it a little differently? Were you expecting a direction differently, or?
Well, I was always kind of like, with the creation of the record, there wasn't much afterthought, really. It was kind of like, I think just due to being on the road and finding time in between tours to work on the record, it was a really quick turnaround for me. So it was really just kind of living in the moment of the record. It was just kind of like written and recorded as it was going along, and then it was just out. Like, there wasn't any like listening to it, over and over and like waiting for the release date. And it was just like recorded, out on the road, and like now I'm here pretty much a few months later. But so it was kind of nice not thinking too hard about it, because it was if you think too hard about something that you're going to release out into the world, then you'll probably start second guessing yourself and everything. So yeah.
Wonderful. Well, there was an overriding concept of the album, which was obviously dopamine and love. And one of the things I saw you were saying was that wanting what you can't have was a big thing as well. Now that you have the album that you want, what's next? Are you going to take a different direction? Are you?
That's a good question.
I know it's very recent that it came out, so it's kind of stupid.
So where's the new album?
Yeah. But I mean, have different interests sparked from this album that you didn't expect before?
Yeah, I think just between just touring and listening to other music on the road and just kind of being on the go, I've kind of picked up new influences that I'm really excited to put into the new stuff. So, but all of that is just kind of like a weird mashed up.
Not
like it doesn't really. Yeah, it's just kind of like, a lump of clay in my head right now. It's not really anything.
Waiting to be shaped by
Yeah.
a beautiful ghost.
Yeah, by the muse of a ghost. Yeah, no, exactly. Wait, what's that song that you just sang it? Righteous Brothers, right?
I know. What is it? It's Unchained Melody. Unchained Melody. Yeah.
Just like sculpting it with your shirt off. Thing.
This is what you could win. Now, also, speaking of music,
Yeah. What's that?
I hear that you used to be, or still are probably, a jazz muso.
Oh,
At heart. Is that true?
mean, I can play some major 7 chords. That's about it.
Yeah. But you used to do just jazz covers in bars and stuff. Didn't you have a residency or something?
Yeah, I had a residency
Yeah.
in this town that I grew up at, with a fun band with some friends, and we played some some jazz covers for a dinner crowd. That was nice, yeah.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, some Peggy Lee,
Oh.
B.B. King,
Oh.
What's
that? Oh, you want to hear that sound that you've been looking for? It's Borns. That's the sound you're looking for. And also, you used to be a professional magician, which is personally my favorite.
That was a
fact.
past life. I mean,
12 years ago.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I was a youngin, kind of my first profession. I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
So, can you still do the stuff? Do you get like doves out of your sleeves on stage?
You know, occasionally there's some residual bird action
Oh, okay.
happening, you know.
All right.
You never know when it's going to happen, though. That's the
No.
only thing. No, I don't know. There's actually, you know, the Magic Castle in Hollywood. Have you heard of that?
Sure.
It's like an old mansion, like
Yeah.
kind of like a haunted mansion, and it's a magician's kind of fellowship. It's like a club of magicians, and you have to like know a magician or be a magician, and have a membership there to go.
Okay.
And
Is this like Fight Club? Should you be telling us about
you,
this?
maybe not. Am I gonna be able to get back in LA? Going through customs, you're like, sorry, sir, you mentioned the Magic Castle on an interview. We're gonna have to turn you into a mouse.
You are now not a citizen.
Yeah. And then I just turn into
passport's
confetti.
disappeared.
But anyway, there's a cool like magic castle thing in LA. So who knows? Maybe I'll rekindle the old silks and wands and various card illusions and get a membership there, and then
Look, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I've made this very difficult for you, but thank you for joining us.
Oh, you got it, man.
And enjoy the rest of the time in Australia.
Thanks.